hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time coming to y'all with another video. Y'all, I tried to be on camera. Mind y'all, I just recently recorded an interview today, right? And I tried to go on camera afterwards. And for some reason, it would not turn on. Okay. Shout out to Romina from Members Only. From Netflix. I will be dropping the interview. I'm gonna try to drop it tonight. No promises, but y'all, literally, I tried to record like on camera. Some reason ain't gonna happen. Y'all gonna see my face on the interview, y'all. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm telling y'all, the devil been so busy lately, but the devil works hard, but I work 10 times harder. So there's that. Okay. You already know what to do. Make sure I hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hype up the video. Very important. Okay. Now the streamers are fighting. The streamers are fighting. Okay. Now let's break this down. This has to do with Akademiks, Lil Baby, and then also Tyra. Tyra, if y'all don't know, is a streamer. Lil Baby, of course, is the rapper, and the Akademiks, we all know. He said he was the streamer in this whole situation. I'm like, when the hell you became a streamer, Akademiks? You're a blogger. Let's keep it back. You might stream, but you do commentary boots, okay? You spill tea and you say a lot of commentary and you give your opinion on things. You are a blogger. You're one of us. So when he said that, I said streamer. You feel me? You're not Kyson there jumping up and down. You feel me? You sit in one place, Akademiks. That explains the belly. So, all right. Now, let me give y'all the points, right? So apparently Akademiks got slapped by one of Little Baby's, he claims, associates, allegedly. Okay. But he said nobody ever slapped him point blank. And then he admits that the K Rich dude, which is the associate, attempted to swing but missed like in his face. And then he said the situation happened a while back and he kept it online after speaking directly with Lil Baby, right? Akademiks claim he contacted Lil Baby after the incident happened. Lil Baby told him, hey, he was like, it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like, I don't know what you talking about, man. Like, first you even talking about, man. Like, man, I don't know what you talking about. Okay. So because of that conversation, Akademiks said he continued to support. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky, right? Now, in this same video, he revealed that Akademiks Lil Baby pay him to kind of, I guess, give compliments to his album or not give any negative critique to his album. I ain't gonna lie, Akademiks, you shouldn't have said that. We gonna have to hit you with the why would you do that? Okay?
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
why you do that?
Why I do what?
Rule number one when it comes to content creation, you don't ever talk about money. Okay, you don't ever talk about the amount or none of that. Like, that is rule number uno. What are you doing, babe? You should have never said nothing about that. Also, too, you never, this is another never. You never say if somebody paid you to say or do something or not to say or do something, boo. Because now you're not a trusted source. Because if you're getting paid $30K to be quiet or to give a positive review on something, how am I able to trust any of your opinion on anything else? Because you're being paid to say something or you're being paid to be quiet about it. Y'all know me. I works off the strength in me, myself, and I. So all opinions are of Evan Entertainment. And of course, they're all alleged. I don't get no coin to shut up or say nothing. You hear me? So y'all know I can trust the word I say. Anyways, so the K Rich dude, and mind you, he didn't speak. He said he was never gonna speak out on it if the K Rich dude didn't go public about it first. That's the only reason why he's saying something now, right? So that's the only reason why he even spoke about it, because the K Rich dude said something about it first. And he said that he lied on the stream. And then he said from this point forward, like anything he gonna be saying about Lil Baby, it's not gonna be anything like hateful or anything, but he's just gonna be honest. I guess that 30K ran out. Okay. Once again, he said he never touched him. That K Rich did it on his own. And he missed. All right. Now he reacted to it in this video, which we're gonna react to together, which for reference purposes, so we could see the people we're talking about. At the bottom, of course, is Akademiks. K Rich is the one on the far right with the all long sleeve white shirt. Okay.
First.
Huh? So boom. He said something. I swear to God, right hand of God. I smack the shit out of you. I smack the shit out of him. Right hand of God, bro. I smack the shit out of him.
You smack Akademiks.
Yes. And then listen. After I smack him, listen.
Yo, little baby, eat a nigga. I'm not even gonna address it, little baby. You eat a nigga because I don't know this nigga, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting that little baby.
Which, by the way, y'all, sorry. Damn, I wish I could be on camera right now. I'm so mad. My thing not turning on, y'all. But anyways, I'm finna do a skit, y'all. I usually don't pre-announce skits, but I'm gonna do what I call a streamer Tylil Kai stream skit. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be one of the new intros. Cause these streamers all talk in one way. They be like, "What you talking about, little nigga? Yeah, you could eat the little nigga. Stop playing with me. Yeah, you know, no. I feed my family, yo. I told all this shit, yo. And these niggas want to play with me. I ain't even play like that, bro. Like."
Because I've been waiting for this. Like, I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know. Nigga, I'm up tens of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm taking it out on this boss, nigga. Yo, little baby, if
they all talk the same, okay? Every single last one of them talk the same. Let's continue.
I've been waiting for this. Like, I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know. Nigga, I'm up tens of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm taking it out on this boss, nigga. Yo, little baby, if this is what you believe or he believe, both y'all niggas eat a dick, nigga. Whatever y'all niggas think, that's what it is. Both y'all niggas eat a dick. A nigga smack me? When? I'm gonna tell my story, but I just want his story to go up first. Okay? I'm not gonna address him too much because I'm gonna show y'all later. Nigga, I holla at baby about some shit, and baby basically said it got nothing to do with him. Like, I'm gonna tell you that story. And that's what I'm saying. We gonna figure out there's two niggas in this. And y'all seen the title. Tyler and Lil Baby. Remember when I was talking about Tyler and that? I was trying to be like man neutral. I couldn't really be neutral. You know why? I really think there's two niggas I felt like backdooring me. I swear to God. And I never swear. See, I just did some shit I don't really never do. Lil Baby and that nigga Tyler. Tyler for sure. For sure. And I'm gonna show you how niggas is kind of whatever. But it's all good. I'm gonna get to it. But here's how this nigga's putting this story out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, and the only reason I wait for him to go public with this, because from now on into eternity, when I'm disrespecting Lil Baby, I want everybody to say, now act not hating. He got every right to. This is the only reason why I never said nothing. I still bumped his music because me and him, we talked personally. I'm going to tell you everything I said with Baby. So when I'm even with his music, some shit did happen. The dude lied about one thing, but you know, it's cool, whatever. Because nobody touched me. That's a fact. But you did swing. I ain't gonna lie. We're going to get to it. But I could with his music afterwards because I talked to him and he said, nigga, that ain't got, yo, act. We talk like let me get this off first. And then I'm only today, I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy. Because I can't beef with him. Let me tell you this, Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000.
Smack this nigga game. He left one of his man out.
Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000 for that last album that dropped, nigga. And I had to like really be neutral and be nice. But I don't
see, that's the mistake, babe. Because now your opinion is just now invalid. Because you're positively talking about an album because of payment. So now your value of your opinion is non-existent. It's worth negative $30,000.
No nigga who think they could play with me like that. 30,000 is nothing. But I'm glad this shit is out there. K-Rich, nigga, I'm still in Miami. Wherever you see me, you could do whatever you think you could do. But I can't take none. Nobody knows you. I'm taking everything out on Baby. So from here on out, what you said, I'm taking on Baby. You're his weed roller, cameraman. So all the niggas who be in Atlanta, yo, why you hating on Baby? Don't mention nothing no more. P, don't call me no more. I'm gonna make an example. I promise. Watch.
Outside.
So that's why this nigga hates you.
Listen, hold on. What the fuck? I smack this nigga again? Oh, I'm show you.
Y'all probably wonder, Pierre, why are you sawing? Look at his headphones. Let me tell y'all, As the days go on, it's becoming a little bit harder to decipher who's family. The girls that know, because I would look at this and be like, oh, that's family. He's one of me. He's one of us. I'm just saying, y'all, it's becoming very hard, y'all. It's becoming very hard.
I wish I could be my man recorded video. Listen, but this fuck nigga right here, y'all know he was just there at the fight with you. AJ.
Wait, scroll it. AJ? Oh.
I pressed up on him. He ran straight to 12, nigga. They left AJ. How you leave your man's game? He was a hoe. So he be on the ground. I had to be on the live talking shit like you ain't gonna touch a guy. I already touched you. Next time I see you, brother. Next time, brother. Come on, gang.
Nigga, I've showed up to every brand risk hoping you was there. You supposedly was with Tyra. I'm at every brand risk. You've never been there since. But okay, cool.
All right, that's
what niggas didn't know. That's what niggas didn't know. And I was wondering, bro, because I'm like, bro, why is he going so hard?
After this fuck nigga follow me, like my pictures and shit.
Yeah, nigga. Because I thought y'all was the gangsters and I was pussy. I ain't say nothing to police. I ain't say nothing online. I talked to your mans. I said, yo, we had a convo. You try to backdoor me after we had a convo when you cop. Now, I ain't even gonna say copped it, but I'll give that. You sent your mans to try to do some weird shit. He swung in he missed. You know what baby said? I'm gonna get my story in a second. Nah. So I said, okay, so it's a me and him thing then. Because if he think he operating on what you saying, but me and you talked already, and you saying that you would never do that because you talked to me with Rod Wave on the phone, this nigga just acted or whatever. So yeah, follow the nigga. I said, whatever we gonna do, I ain't gonna talk about it. Nigga, I ain't never bring that online. You swung on me. That's a fact. You ain't never touched me. And I'm gonna get the story of what happened, whatever. But now I'm realizing, and this is why I said, what he talking about, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I'm taking everything out on baby. So when y'all see in the next 18 months, and I'm gonna do my big one, and this is gonna be the finest job I ever did. Baby, remember I told you this. Little baby, remember I told you this. Dominique, remember I told you this. See this fuck nigga right here? You know the conversations we had.
Streamer lingo and talk is so funny. I will say though that Dominique, you causing a lot of problems out here in these streets. Oh my God. If it ain't the grass, it's the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like you causing problems with a lot of people. I get what Akademiks is saying basically. Like basically Akademiks is basically implying that he kind of put him up to it, but he's acting like he didn't. That's what he's trying to get to saying.
Your money's not welcome here no more. Let me finish the story and I'm gonna tell my
like, nah, gang, like, and then look, this nigga follows me like this nigga's a weirdo, gang. I don't get it.
I thought y'all street niggas. Y'all street niggas. You swung a nigga that's up a bunch of $1 million. I found out who you were that night. I called baby the next morning. Hold on. Wait.
I didn't know you slapped.
This nigga he wants to follow.
Which page that is?
I found out who you were that night. I called baby. I asked baby if he know you. He says he know you. Baby, you sent the nigga to do something to me? What's popping, nigga? Because we just talked. He said, nah, I ain't send nobody. I'm gonna tell the story. So I said, I bet. So you're not standing by whatever the fuck he did. You saying he just swung on me on some shit that is not what you with. I'm not even a street nigga. So I said, I bet. I'm a millionaire, nigga. Like, all right, cool. So I followed him. You know, I just want to see what he's up to. I never mentioned this online. Who's the nigga mentioning this online right now? Who's the nigga mentioning this online? Nigga, I even told y'all I like baby songs after. I ain't never mentioned this online. Who's the nigga mentioning this online? This is why I keep trying. This is why when y'all say when I don't respect rappers, I really think they. This is why when I asked baby if he wanted to fight, nigga. He gave me an address rate, nigga. He never showed up, nigga. Yo, somebody bring my phone. Nigga, I'll show you that too. And baby, if you, this nigga, baby, if you want to fight, nigga, I still get in with you. What's popping? Because I ain't gonna lie, the disrespect that I'm about to go up off of this nigga, I don't know him. But nigga, I control this rap game, nigga. I control this rap game, and nigga, your 30,000, whatever money you got going on, whatever song you got putting out, nigga, I'm putting my whole essence behind this, nigga. Nigga, you had a conversation with me with Rod Wave, nigga. And you told me, you was like, yo, bro, you see, I don't deal with backdoor shit. When Savage put me on the phone with me, all right, yo, it's all hands off. I remember getting on the phone with you and got Rod Wave. You know what you said? Because I said, yo, I know P was supposed to do that. You know, you told me P don't got a rank for that. I didn't know you consider that nigga a snitch or whatever. I bet. Rod Wave put us on the phone, nigga. We exchanged numbers. Yo, listen, all right, I get your point of view. You get my phone? You get my point of view. Bet. The reason why I'm saying that, how I'm coming with it, because your ass assistant, nigga, he not no street nigga, he an assistant. He a ball holder, nigga. He seen me, and I'm gonna tell you the Tyler because a nigga like this would never even have a chance. But this is why that nigga Tyler, I don't know what he on. He on some backdoor shit too. I'm gonna get to it. And Kyle called me over that. Kyle called me and was like, Kyle was copping mad please, because like I was like, this shit was a little confusing. I'm gonna tell you the story. And I'm not a liar, so I'm not gonna tell all the story and leave out 5%. I'm gonna tell the whole story. But also, I kept it. Because y'all know I got the biggest mouth in hip-hop in history. Nigga, I could have been going up on this, but I say, you know what? Nigga, baby disowned you. He wasn't on some, oh, we standing on whatever that nigga did. He said, act, me and you, I'm gonna tell you the story. So that's why I followed you. I said, I bet. So you think you operating because you think you big bad for baby. Bet. Baby ain't on that because I've been talked to him before and after. He told me he ain't on that. And if baby say he never said that, baby's a I don't recall calls like that. I called that nigga 18 times that night, and I called him in the morning. That nigga was in the bed with a what the fuck he was doing. And he said, wait, what happened? But I'm gonna tell y'all something else that happened the night after, and that's when it started planting a seed. That's why I was waiting for moments like this. It planted a seed that baby might have really backdoored me. That he was telling me because I called him. Anyway, let him say his shit, and I'm gonna tell you a story.
Nigga, I said, I guess you don't remember what happened last time you spoke on this shit, huh? Bet.
I ain't never seen his messages. I think he messaged that after I violated him after last stream. So I think I looked at my shit and I looked at this shit to prepare for the stream. He did say bet. So whatever he's saying, that's the actual message. Yeah.
I don't know why you playing with me. That's what I'm saying. Why nigga playing with me, game? I get it though.
Yo, I cost your label, nigga, millions of dollars. And you gonna watch what I'm gonna do to him again. Nigga, I don't know you, nigga. You ain't about to do nothing to me. You will never do nothing to me, nigga. I'm gonna bleed that nigga. Watch. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Nigga, little baby gonna pay for the sins of you. I guarantee you. I promise you on everything I love.
So this assistant, by the way, he's playing a very dangerous game. You never overstep your boundaries if you are not that I wasn't gonna say the help. Yeah, you kind of never overstep your boundaries like that. You kind of have to know your place, especially if you're assisting somebody that is a big of a name, because you can land them into problems that they do not want themselves in. Because Act does hold a lot of weight in what people deem his voice in hip hop music and commentary. The problem is though, I wouldn't have dropped that $30,000 info. I would have kept that to myself. Because that now devalues your opinion. Because how do I know if, the baby drops something and he tell you that, hey, give you 10,000 real quick, say, hey, say this track fire. And then you take the money. So it's like, that's where it kind of goes left. But this dude, this K-Rich dude with the white, I would have fired him. I ain't gonna lie. The little baby needs to let him go. Because once again, this could get very dangerous. And to me, little baby not the type that, I know he said he was gonna meet up and fight him. He don't give me the type. He give me the type that he's weapons. So yeah, I don't know about that. That's probably why he didn't show up. Akademiks. He probably wouldn't have wanted to fight you. It would have ended up in a shootout.
I promise you. And I'm gonna take it out on him because he sat there in my. I called him when he just woke up. He rolled over. I said, "Baby, you sent the nigga to swing on me last night." You know what that nigga told me? Yo, hell no, I ain't do that, bro. We talked, me, you and Rod Wave, bro. I said, bro, I was in the club last.
All right, so now
let me stop it. Fuck what these niggas talking about. Baby told me, and if baby say he a liar, he's a. I promise you, baby gotta kill me before I ever change my tune. I'm not lying about nothing. I can't respect y'all niggas if y'all niggas is on. Me and the nigga talked because of Rod Wave. We exchanged numbers. We realized there was some miscommunication. Like maybe I said some shit. And then he was like, nah, sometimes I'm like, yo, you can just hit me. We cool. Good. All right, I'm gonna just tell you the story in a second. So I talked to the nigga in the morning. That's what I gotta tell you. I talked to the nigga in the morning. The nigga promised me, he puts it on his life. He says, Act, me and you patched it up, we squashed it. You know how he explains it? I said, do you know what nigga named K Rich? He kind of acts like he's looking up, but he's slow. He said, yeah, I do. I didn't know it was an assistant till later because I asked everybody around. He said, I figured that was the nigga who did it. He said, yo, Act, ever since we squashed it, not everybody that we squashed it, right? You be talking shit like, I ain't send out a blast to the team. I ain't gonna lie, I took him for his word.
Okay, so that pretty much ended on. Now, Talil did give his side of the version. I will play it, but it was a whole lot of cursing and a whole lot of, talking. Talil's story was basically, because I'm gonna summarize it. He basically was saying like he did not set him up, and why would he set him up? Because it's one dude, right? Like he never backdoored him. Basically was saying that, Akademiks a little punani because it's one dude that's tried to run up on you and you couldn't really do nothing about it. You get what I'm saying? Versus it feels like a circle of dudes circling you, right? And said that, you punani for doing that because it was one dude and you could have like did something with him. Regardless, I still feel like Akademiks is still in the right because he didn't come out and speak about this first. Now, if he came out and spoke about it first, then it would be kind of like, okay. But the fact that he waited and then the guy said something and then he said something back, that's why I'm more on Akademiks' side. Because if you're telling me this person's never going to come after me, he ends up coming after me, then I'm going to be mad and I'm be upset, especially if you've paid me before to say a certain opinion, which once again, when I said it, I'm going to feel away. Okay. Now, apparently Tyra is being accused of doing this for not this, but Tyra's being accused of basically snitching on Gigi, right? Because that's what we're going to talk about next. Snitching on Gigi for a gift from Kai Cenat. Now that I've heard Gigi's side of the story, I feel as if these niggas did not want to see Gigi with Kai Cenat. And it's sad. This is why men and women especially, you need to watch the friends that your niggas keep around. Because some of them is a little bit gay. And also some of them don't want them to be in a happy relationship. Period, point blank. I think that they wanted them to break up. And I think that the fact that Kai Cenat wanted to kind of veer off into a new lane, which is fashion and all of that, I think he did not want to bring her along. And he found an excuse, allegedly, to break up with her. That's what it gives to me. It does not give she was cheating and all of these things, especially how she tells the story. She even went as far as to have her own receipts and expose her friends for trying to holler at her behind his back. So y'all wonder why Kai separated himself and just got away from these niggas. These New York ass streaming ass niggas, man, Kai, you better run far as ever. Okay? Because they the type that would line him up.
And Days, you thought shit was so funny, thought shit was so cool, thought shit was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Des, you also were trying to fuck with me. It's so crazy how the niggas that are his friends that got up here laughing, thinking shit cute, thinking shit funny, and spoke on it was the niggas trying to fuck with me. Des, I just caught your ass the other day. Hold on, let's pull it up. Because I just caught your ass the other day on my page. What the fuck are you on my page liking my shit for? Once I caught you on my page liking my shit the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. Hold on. Where is it at? What this say? Actually, I'm just put it right here. I'm just put it on the screen. DTB Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my shit on, what day is this? What day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was 4 days ago. Okay? You are so epic. Heart. I don't know what.
Now he hit her with the Jocelyn Hernandez. You're epic. Okay? The cabaret is very much epic. The night is epic. Okay, very much epic. Hear me.
What that emoji's supposed to mean, y'all know. I don't know, but I know it don't mean nothing. Just friendly. Heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021. In 2021, Dad, you was trying to get up with me like you been knew what was up with me. I didn't even know none of this shit till I just seen you liking my on Instagram. After me and your mans then broke up, right? But you think shit's so cool. You think shit's so funny. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Now that I remember, when I first started with Kai and he did some shit that really bothered me and I stopped with him, as soon as I stopped with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to with me. Not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together on some shit. So
you see what I be saying, ladies? And man, too, them niggas not your friends. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. They are not your friends, boo. That's crazy.
Let him know, like, yo, your friend don't know that we fuck with each other. And he said he do, but he asked me why, and I let him know your friend is DMing my friend to try to fuck with me. He told me he checked you on that, and Des.
Now she also gets to the assistant. Now this assistant is named Bree and says that she was too involved in the relationship.
As for Brianna, the assistant, the assistant, bring your ass to the front. I done had to check this one too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back ass bitch. Like, why the fuck do you insert yourself in our relationship so much? I don't told this, just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in a room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches he was with before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. And I'm gonna speak on this too, because women, your man should never allow somebody to be so comfortable to just insert themselves in your relationship. Anything we go through is between me and him. Why the fuck is your assistant so far in our business? That's not your job. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Oh, that's like my brother. That's not your brother. I don't want to say too much.
And another thing that women also need to be watching out for, but girls, they all know this. A girl that is always around your man that says brother, when they hit you with the brother, that's a problem. They don't see him as a brother. They don't. They want to see inside a brother's drawers. Okay? Now, Talia's basically being accused of snitching on Gigi and accusing her of cheating in order to get a birthday bag. Now, he denied all those claims, and those claims are alleged. Okay. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below about all of that streaming drama. We're gonna call it streaming drama. But academics, nigga, you one of us. Academics to me is a blogger. I don't see him as a streamer. I just don't. Okay. Now let's talk Real Housewives of Potomac. Now let's talk Real Housewives of Potomac. It's a lot going on. All right, now let's talk Real Housewives of Potomac. All right. Now there's a lot going on with this. Okay. Let's talk about the episode, and then we're also going to talk about all the stuff that's been going on online, the reunion. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I will say this. Let's start off with the ending, right? It was so sad to see the ending. Bravo, you are shady. Why they show Wendy ending credits? They said Wendy was accused of fraud. And they had her looking like she had did something, like she stole something. I like that. Y'all couldn't include something else, like, she acquired a business and did something different besides the fraud. Like, I could have included that in it. But to put that just out there, I was like, damn. Bravo said, that's your latest update. Now, Giselle's latest update. I found that very sad what happened to her and her dad. See, this is why Black people, we got to do better when it comes to will and life insurances, because her father passed away. He was with some white woman. Okay. The dad passed away. They were fighting over the will because Giselle has grandchildren. Giselle has children. Those were his grandchildren. I guess in the will or something like that, something was not, basically Giselle ain't get nothing because she won the will battle, and she ends up getting all of I guess the wealth, the wife. And Giselle, I think, and the daughters, the granddaughters get like nada. Some to that effect. That's what the update said. And I'm like, I felt bad. I'm like that's so crazy. I would think Giselle would have won. Like, I don't like Giselle, but stuff like that kind of, y'all know the industry I work in. So to hear that kind of made me sad. It's like, wow, like, especially her dad passing in such a tragic way. I found that to be very sad of an update, because I don't think that's what he would have wanted. I think he would have wanted those grandchildren to be very well taken care of, and to make sure that, like, they're properly left something. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Now the episode to me was hilarious. I feel so, I say this every video. I feel so bad. Say it with me, y'all. I feel so bad for Angel. Angel. They had Angel driving Miss Marriage for about 3 hours. She said, guys, I got lost. So the point of this last episode, they were supposed to go fly fishing, right? And they did not end up going fishing, and she even had her team preparing a whole dinner for the girls, had them preparing a whole fish made dinner, a 3 entree course, she says, and they didn't even get a chance to eat it because they didn't even make it to the destination. She had to call her people to tell her to turn to they gonna have to turn back around. They can no longer do the little fish fry, and they can't eat no more because she got lost. This is such bad press for her business. Like, I don't think y'all understand. That's like me owning a photography company and me getting on a television show and not knowing how to work a camera. Like, you don't know how bad this looks on Angel. Like, Angel, I don't think I've ever seen a worse performance of a housewife than Angel. I ain't gonna lie to you. From beginning to bad, it was like it was like, a train crashed into a car. It was just so bad. Like, from the beginning, it seemed like she was a little punani. She let K punk her. Things would happen to her. She wouldn't say something until way after. Giselle kept bullying her and she wouldn't read her back. It was just like, oh my God. Like, I wanted to jump through the screen and talk for her. Like, can I be her mouth? Because I would have them all back up off me quick. I would have had Giselle backing up off me in 2.5 seconds. I would have checked Karen, like, who you think you talking to? We friends, but don't get cute when the cameras come around. Wendy, I would have been making fun of you being a fraud, and then it ended up coming out to be true. You know what I'm saying? Tia, I would have had you eating tea and crumpets. Like, man, that's the thing. Angel, I don't think she got gay friends. No shade. I don't think we should be used as an accessory. So please don't do too much in the comments. But I'm just saying, like, the girls that have friends that are gays are a little bit more equipped in certain situations when it comes to conflict. I will say that. Because we're not gonna let one thing about me, I'm not gonna ever let nobody play with a friend of mine that's a female. Like, I'm gonna make sure that, like, in certain situations, you gonna know what to say. Or if you tell me about a situation, I'll be like, hey, you need to say this, this, this. You need to say this. Don't let them do this. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna make sure to put you up on game. I don't think Angel got that. Like, Angel needs somebody to put her up on game. Like, that cast trip was so ghetto. They had them for y'all that don't watch the show, usually cast trips for housewives are very luxurious. Like, they end up going out of the country, they go out of state. Child, they was at the end of the show, they was eating at a gas station eating pizza. I said, oh my God, even Love and Hip Hop is a little bit more elegant than this. Like, it was just so bad. It was the part where Angel was driving back and Tia was rubbing her shoulder. With like a married couple, the husband up and lose some money. And the wife is like, it's okay, baby. We're going to make it back, baby. It was a little bit like that, okay? Once again, I still, although I'm laughing about it, I did feel bad for Angel genuinely because I do not think her intention was to make them have a horrible time. The lady is not that vindictive, okay? That's some stuff Ashley would do. She is not that vindictive type of person. So I don't think her intentions were to make them have a miserable time because she runs an excursion type of business. So if that were her intention, she would be an idiot. So I think her intentions were right, but I don't think she planned the trip correctly. And that's where the issue lied. Okay. So it is what it is. Now let's talk Wendy. Wendy, you got a lot of nerve and a whole lot of fraud, allegedly. Because for you to try to check, you know what I don't like? They be using Stacey as a checkpoint. That is not a gas station. She not a checkpoint. Stop trying to check her. Like, every 2 seconds, they keep trying to like check her to like have like so everybody could have their moment. It's so annoying. Like, I'm really irritated watching that. Like, every little 2 seconds, they be trying to check Stacey to kind of look like they doing a big one. And it's so pathetic because it's like y'all would not have that same energy if it was a Giselle, and especially if it was a Karen. Now, from what I heard at the reunion, Stacey said on Watch What Happens Live, Karen comes back at the reunion and she reads Wendy for filth, which I'm happy because Wendy, you had a lot of vitriol for somebody that was going to jail. Okay, so now the shoe's on the other foot, and you may be going away way longer than Karen. Okay, so I feel like although Wendy didn't go in on her, I feel like she was very judgmental of Karen going to jail. And it's like, don't be too judgmental of somebody ending behind bars, because you too could end up in that situation, especially if you're not living a honest lifestyle, which we found out Wendy, you're not living an honest lifestyle, allegedly. So, you're ending up in the same situation, right? So, I'm not too mad at Karen kind of letting her have it, because it's like, girl, like, you feel me? I know Karen did not say her name of the people who had her back, whatever, but they were not friends. Let's be honest. They were not. Okay. Now, this whole situation with Ashley, I'm glad that she was exposed to be the liar that she is, because we know her to be a liar. And it turned out she was the one who was telling Chris. And y'all was all on Stacy. Look at y'all. Ashley to me is not to be trusted at all. I don't feel like none of the girls should trust her. I don't know why they do. Now, segue off to Ashley, y'all. Let's get into some of the show tea that's been going around. Shereice, y'all, is still doing her campaign appearances. I said they had y'all. Let me tell y'all, Shereice was on the freaking Shepard show. What the hell is Shereice doing on there? Shereice was on the Shepard show talking about her son kissing her son Jackson kissing Ashley. I'm like, I know you lying. Shereice said, y'all finna make me a full-time flu holder or else, because this was so unnecessary. This could have been a video call. She said that she didn't believe it. I'm not gonna play it due to copyright. But she says she doesn't believe that her son Jackson, which he's cute, but like, I guess. A lot of y'all just find him super attractive because he's of lighter hue, but that's another video. Ooh. But Shereice says that she doesn't think he initiated the kiss and that Ashley did it. And I'm like, how do you assume that it's just her? Not at Ashley. I don't trust her. But I'm not just going to sit up here and just act like it was all her doing. It takes two people to kiss. So he could have easily said, no, ma'am, I'm not interested, and push her up off of him. But then no, Ashley, she would have screamed that he tried to, do something to her without her consent. You know what I'm saying? And allege something like that. She would have flipped that situation around. So, but he could have easily denied her advances. So I don't like the fact that she's just putting it. She's talking about, oh, I know my son. Oh, yes. Sure you do. Them be the same moms. Oh, I know my son. He's not gay. Oh, is he? You know what I'm saying? She one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for her to have said that, I didn't really like that at all, because I feel like that was a little bit of, like, not hypocritical, but that was very shiesty of her to just assume, because you were not there. So you just cannot assume, because he still did not confirm or deny if he ended up banging her Big Debbie cakes out. I said, oop. I think he did, though. I think he did. Okay. I think he did. And he just doesn't want to admit it and tell the story, because it already caused Shereice kind of a little bit of an embarrassment. So he doesn't want to confirm it too much and it'd be like a big to-do. That's what it gives to me. Okay. Now let's talk Blueface. Okay. Let's talk Blueface. Blueface, you guys. It's two things to talk about him. He was on live with Stunna Girl, and y'all, Blueface is punani whipped. He's the retriever at this point, because Stunna Girl, she got him wrapped around her finger. Okay? Huh?
That's why. That's why.
I need something to drink on.
Yeah. So, period. We're in a relationship. Whether you want to call it a friendship or open relationship, business relationship, where we have some type of relationship going on. This ain't no picnic. This ain't no meet and greet. There's not no, we ain't speed dating. Ain't relationship. That's why. That's why.
I need something to drink.
Yeah. So, period. We're in a relationship. Whether you want to call it a friendship or open relationship, business relationship, where we have some type of relationship going on. This ain't no picnic. This ain't no meet and greet.
Okay.
It's not no, yeah, we ain't speed dating. Ain't relationship.
Now, this clip was a shortened clip, and the clip went further, and he basically, she basically was saying like we're not in a committed relationship. Like we can never be in a relationship because the relationship isn't a committed one. Okay. And we are not really like together like that because the relationship isn't committed. And he said, you know, he could do what, like she said, he could do what he want when she not there, and she could do what she want when he not there. So I'm like, what kind of relationship is that? What's that? You know what I'm saying? That's a relationship. That's a gang relationship. I guess that's how they do it. Cause ain't no way. Okay. A lot of y'all saying Stunna girl is smart is crazy. That is not smart for Stunna's house. Cause but no, Stunna, she's a smart girl, so I know she uses protection. But baby, that blue is a mess. Now let's talk about Journey. Now I didn't see too many clips at this point of her, and I hate to talk about children. Y'all know I don't like even talking about children, but like Jonathan, you need to whoop that girl ass. I'm sorry. Ain't no way she cussing up a storm like this.
I'm not your best friend, so get the out. You are my best friend. Come here. You stop.
Why you cussing like that?
You stop cussing me out, okay? You hear me? I don't want to play with you either. Then get out my house. You get out my house. This is my house. No, this is my house.
Hey, stop cursing.
This is my house. This is my fucking house. This is.
You know what? I feel like she learned this from Jaden. Cause the stuff that she's saying is like she's saying complete sentences like she's heard before said. Like I could hear Jaden say, "Blue, get the heck out of my house. Get the out of my house. Get it out of my house." On God. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't find this funny. Blue laughing at it. It's not a key. And I see Carlista in the comments talking about Journey was sleepy. Man, I'm telling you, these kids nowadays, I'm getting old. I'm saying these kids nowadays. But no, for real, these kids nowadays, it's like the stuff y'all get away with. Oh, I only wish. I only wish I could have got away with when I was younger. Because baby, that laugh and that smiling and cackling, it would be turned upside down because the nerve of you to think you as a little girl and as a little girl could do what you do is crazy. Okay, now let's talk TikTok, you guys. I made a community post and I asked you guys, are you guys deleting TikTok? Are you guys keeping TikTok? And a lot of you guys, it was an even match, kind of. It was like an even kill. Let me see. It ended up being 58% of y'all said, I don't trust it. I'm not keeping it. And 42% of y'all said, I'm keeping it. And there's been a lot of cancellations of TikTok since this update has dropped. So basically, the update now, of course, now it's owned by the US. And they ask you for they could basically get certain information off of you once you sign up and once you're a part of TikTok, like citizenship information, a whole lot of those things. And also, people are feeling as if their feed has changed. They're getting a different type of different type of videos on their feed than they usually get. Y'all know Santana is somewhere scratching his head, wondering how he finna get them galaxies. Okay? See, that's why I love me YouTube, child. YouTube ain't never switch up on me. Shout out to YouTube. I love you. I'm telling you, because it's like the way, this is why, like, a lot of people always be like, Pierre, why don't you go on TikTok when you go on TikTok? I feel like it's not stable. It's always something going on. No shade. Like it's always some change. It's always this happened. A creator look at their account, they see the money going like, what? Like, that's too much. I don't like that. That's unstable. I don't like platforms that are not stable. One thing about Facebook, one thing about it, YouTube, like there's certain platforms, it's stable. You're not ever gonna get no crazy change out of them. It's gonna be stable. Like they might change a little thing here and there, but like for the most part of it's gonna stay the same. And TikTok, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. I know you can make a good coin off of there. I know that, right? But it's too unstable. I am gonna be on there very soon, continuously. But with this new change, is it worth it, y'all going over there? Because it's like a lot of y'all even deleting the app now. They say TikTok users are not happy about reaching changes to the app. According to reports, users have experienced issues posting, commenting on Epstein-related content. Basically, they're blaming a lot of what's going on with the app because of now the U.S. owning it. So a lot of you guys complained when the Chinese was overseeing it, claiming that they were taking our information and so on and so forth. And now we have somebody else in charge, and y'all still not happy. So I'm just saying. Now, Ray J gave us an update on his health, and it's not the best of news. I don't know about y'all, but the videos I've been seeing with him and Sheila are so disturbing to me. Like, he's coming home and Sheila's asking him, "Can I smell your underwear to see if anything went down?" And Sheila doesn't look the best visually. I'm gonna say allegedly. If we're gonna
throw that girl stuff in the pool. Oh, she finna throw the. Oh, she finna throw this other stuff in the pool too.
Hey Sheila. Hey Sheila, stop tripping. Hey Sheila, stop tripping.
I really feel like his friends and family are doing him a disservice. Why are we just letting Ray J unalive? Why are we just watching him unalive himself? I don't think this is okay. Allegedly. I don't think this is okay at all. Because he clearly is not okay. The people around him, I don't think are okay. Like, why is Sheila even allowed to be around him? She seems like an enabler. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really sad to see because, like, at once upon a time, Ray J was like a legend. Like, he was like that guy. So, y'all remember when For the Love of Ray J was on? Like, everybody wanted to have the glossy lips like Ray J and have the fine ass suits like Ray J and have the women fooning over them like Ray J. And it's like now we don't got that no more. Like, it's like it's gone. Okay? And I don't think it's okay.
But it's not that but fun, y'all. Everybody's making money. Everybody's getting rich. Stay tuned. Ouch. Damn.
Not like that. No.
That ain't okay. That ain't okay, Sheila.
No, that's good.
Sheila, stop.
No, he was asking him.
Stop hitting niggas.
No, he was saying
Stop hitting niggas.
He said, just almost unalive. I'm alive because of your prayers and support. Shout out to Zeus, Lemmy Pepper, and Tronics, and said all the other smaller guys, we respect you kind of too a little bit. Let's all keep working for 2026. Tronics Net will be a full-on dating show until we discuss it with the Zeus Network board of directors. Stay tuned. You only have a few more weeks before it all changes directions. Thank you for everything. And then stay tuned. I don't know. Like, it's just like that house is starting. You know what it's starting to remind me of? Old Blueface and Krishan. That's what it gives now. Like, both enabling each other to do things that are not okay for them to do. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Now let's talk Asian Dora. Asian Dora, y'all. She is teaching credit, y'all. Okay. And why y'all mad at Asian Dora? If Buck Life could do taxes and Kayla be on Buck and she doing taxes, why can't Asian Dora sell and teach the game of credit? You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all letting Kayla from Bunt Life do y'all Bunt taxes and give y'all Bunt taxes. So why can't Asian Dog give y'all some, killer credit? All right.
Just want to give y'all a few key pointers. It will do y'all so much justice in life. Like, having good business credit is very, very important, especially for my girls and guys who have an LLC and who want to take their business to the next level. A lot of people, and I just want to give y'all a few key pointers. It will do y'all so much justice in life. Like, having.
She said
Having good business credit is very, very important, especially for my girls and guys who have an LLC and who want to take their business to the next level. A lot of people, and I just.
All right, so she said, teaching how to become millionaires off business credits, LLCs, but everybody thinking I'm doing credit. LOL, this is way bigger than that, but I'm going to just show y'all what I'm talking about through my cars, cribs, and money, okay? Here's the thing. I feel like it's so hard for a celebrity or influencer to transition into finance because that's what it is, essentially. That, to me, is one of the hardest fields to get into after being like an influencer. Thank God I'm not that known. So when I did it, imagine somebody, when I was working in finance, somebody walk into that institution and say, "Is that Evan Entertainment?" Bitch, I would have gagged. Oh my God. Because I ain't tell nobody I had no YouTube channel when I was in finance. They shade. So I really would have gagged. So, but it's not easy for people to do that transition because people are going to automatically assume that one, you're scamming, and two, you don't know what you're talking about. And it really depends on the type of influencer that you are. Now, if you were like a health and fitness influencer going into credit and business LLC, teachings and instructionals, it wouldn't be that hard. But her going from a gangster drill rapper to you teaching like LLC and credit, that's where people kind of like make a joke out of it. And as sad as it is, I really do not think she's scamming folks. Because you got to think about it. If she were scamming folks, she would not publicize it all over. She would be doing what you girlies do that I see on Instagram and posting links in y'all stories and telling them to play a game. Let's call that out. I've been seeing too much of that lately. You scamming ass 304s. I've been seeing that a lot. Y'all over there having people playing games, getting scammed. Or those cash app flips. Oh, such and such gave me $2,000. And then you having them flip the money. Please. Okay? That's the real scam if we really want to be honest. Okay? Now, let's talk Tyra Banks. Tyra is having her own docuseries on Netflix. Shout out to Netflix, y'all. Let me see Netflix. They showed me so much love. Okay? Once again, check out the interview. I'm finna drop it soon, y'all. They showed me so much love since I did like the interviews and all that. Like, and y'all have seen the announcement I made as a recent. So I am part of their media. Okay. Shout out to Netflix. Yeah. All right. Now they're dropping a docu series of basically the America's Next Top Model and like them exposing like some of the bad things and the controversial stuff that has happened. A lot of the girls are still mad at Tyra, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Had you not gone what you've gone through on this show, you would have gone through it pursuing modeling on your own. It's not a nice industry, and it's a very nasty industry, especially back then when it wasn't woke like it is now. Because now you could get away with you can't get away with a lot of things that you could get away with back then. So the fact that the girls are still mad at Tyra decades later, it bothers me. Because we would not know who they are if it wasn't for you. If it wasn't for her. Okay? I'm just saying. Do I agree with all the challenges that were on America's Next Top Model? Hell no. Some of them were very racist. Some of them were very troublesome. Some of them to me had certain things that they could have redone to make it a little bit more acceptable for the common viewer. But I do not think Tyra's intentions were bad. And that's what I don't like. Okay? Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. Expect for some more videos, y'all. Once again, I try to be on camera, but I don't know. But anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think. And we're out, babies.